Hey there, campers. While you get nice and cozy around the fire, I just want to warn you, we are not experts. What we are two people with microphones who love to research and discuss cryptid creatures, and the occasional scary woman who can eat our souls. So if you are currently being attacked by a chupacabra or a jackalope, call somebody else. Also, this show isn't for kids, so if you're a kid listening, please give your iPad back to your parents.
Hello, everybody. My name is Kimmy, and I'm here with my co-host Ryan.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Aloreing Our Folklore podcast, where we tell you the history and stories of different legends and lore from all over the world.
Ooh, and I feel like we haven't recorded in.
Yeah, it's been a while. Well, we've done a lot of stuff. It just hasn't been recording.
Well, we have recorded.
Yeah.
We just haven't recorded an episode. If
Yeah.
that makes sense. Because we've done a lot of liquor.
Yeah, a lot.
So Patreon's set for the next year.
They are. Yeah, they're eating well.
So you guys will be eating good there, but yeah, we haven't done an episode for a minute, so I was like, how the hell do we do this again? It's been a month. So let's get into it. What the hell do we do? Oh, Aloreing. What, Ryan? It has been so long. Tell me what you have found Aloreing in the time.
So my fun thing, I went last night actually to a Star Wars burlesque show here in town.
Oh my god!
And it was.
Where's the horny bonk? Not the horny bonk. The horny.
Yeah, no,
horny
I deserve that one. It was. Yeah, that was me the entire time. It was wild. It was fun. It was called the what was it? Yeah, The Empire Strips Back.
I love it.
It was so fun. It was like a comedy kind of but it was so good.
Okay, the question is, what was your favorite traditional moment and unexpected? You know what I mean?
Like, just for damn, that's cool. Burlesque show was definitely the Imperial Guard, the tall red people.
Okay.
That one was wild. As far as unexpected, hilarious, Palpatine came out and full naked, it was a bodysuit, but just full naked, D&Bs sticking out, and they were hanging down about this far.
10 out of 10.
And then it was to Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus, and he rode on a giant Death Star like Miley Cyrus in Wrecking Ball, and it was the craziest thing I've ever seen. We weren't allowed to take photos or anything, which is fair, but it was so fun.
You really painted a picture for
me,
and I felt like I was there with you.
It was so good. Everyone did such a good job. The MC was hilarious. The dancers were awesome. Chewbacca came out at one point. That was pretty wild. I can't show them on YouTube, but I bought 2 magazines called Wookiee Erotica. Yeah! I'll show them to you afterwards.
Yeah.
For our listeners, you could just Google it.
Yeah. Maybe I'll post on the Discord if I remember.
Yeah, I'll have to not safe for work tag it. But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun.
I'm so excited.
Yeah,
that's
Vegas just gets the dumbest shows, and I love living here.
And I love burlesque shows. I feel like if I had one more fire sign placement in my chart, and I feel like you're starting to understand astrology a little bit more, I would do burlesque 1,000%. But
hey, next time when Star Wars burlesque comes to your city, you might as well try out.
Listen,
you could be Chewbacca.
That's it.
If you don't want to go full out, you could just wear a giant fursuit.
Dream can come true. I don't know what's stopping me at this point. I just gotta practice my Wookiee call, and then I'm there.
I'd love to be Palpatine. They seemed like they were having the time of their lives up there. It was so funny.
I love watching burlesque shows. They're they are the funnest things ever, and especially when they're comedy based, it like brings immense joy to my heart.
Yeah.
I was like, you mean a strip cheese with comedy? Where the
Yeah.
hell do I sign
And
up?
Star Wars themed. Whew.
Amazing.
Yeah. But yeah, what did you find alluring?
Oh man. Well, I went to Hawaii. That was
You did. I was
magical.
very jealous.
I didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
Edgar had to drag my ass out of the ocean. I was like, this is my home now. I don't want to go anywhere else. So,
Where did you guys go?
we went to Oahu. We
Okay.
stayed at we stayed at a resort, which was really nice because they had like a private beach with it.
Oh, nice.
So we'd literally wake up, and it was with my family,
Yeah.
but him and I would wake up early and we go to the bar.
Oh, so it was like right off the water.
Yeah, so we
Oh, nice.
wake up, we'd literally get in our swimsuits, walk down, we'd be on the beach
Can't
all
beat that.
day.
Yeah.
And then we rented a car, so we were like 5 minutes from like all these local food trucks and stuff.
Oh,
And
nice. That's cool.
so we would swim all day, and then we'd go eat, and then we come back
Then
and
go back
swim.
to swimming.
And
Yeah.
then we go eat, and we go back and swim again, and we would sleep. And
That's
it
the
was
perfect vacation. Food and swimming. That's all you need.
It was amazing. And then we went to see where they recorded the Jurassic Park film.
Oh, yeah.
And that was really cool.
The Rock.
Yeah. I took so many photos. It was
Nice.
I was just like, ooh, look at all the pretty plants. And I always like the opportunity where they tell you like lore and stuff.
Yeah.
And they were actually they're really cute there. It was fun like learning, because I always like learning about lore and culture and history when I go. I'm one of those people where I'm like, they're like, where are you from? I'm like, I don't care about me. Tell me everything about you, like I'm merely a visitor. And it was cool because they were talking about how they would use like star maps and constellations and astrology. And I met a lot of people that like told me about like the moon goddess and stuff.
Oh,
And
okay.
how to like, they would, there was like one shopkeeper. I'll probably like drop the name for the shop in our show notes. She was super cute, but she was even telling how like she grew up and they had like a rose garden in their backyard, and her family's connection
fun.
with like the moon god. It was just they're just so cute there, because it's like they're very like, the energy you give them is the energy they give back. So I just had a great time. But it was funny because we would see like tourists that were just like dicks. They would be dicks back, and they're like, it was hilarious. So Edgar and I, we like, our whole family, we had like such a magical time. We went, what was it? Not scuba diving, snorkeling.
Okay.
Saw so many fish, like just snorkeling like for 3 days straight. It was amazing.
Nice.
And me even drunk in the ocean.
Yeah.
Like, don't swim and drink, everybody. I've been swimming since I came into this world.
Yeah.
My mom made sure.
The ocean's no joke.
No, the ocean's no joke.
You somehow came back from Hawaii paler than you went, though, which is wild.
Fun thing you'll get a good kick out of. Because I am getting married. Everyone was like, my mom and my sister-in-law are like, hey, do you want to like try a spray tan to see if that's something? Listen,
it just wouldn't be you at this point.
Try for your wedding. And I was like, why not? Right? Sure. Let's see. Worst case, I go to Hawaii and it washes off in the salt water, right?
Yeah.
Like, I can Photoshop a photo so I look normal. Like, I don't care, right? Ryan, I was darker than my fiance. That was the only time I've looked Brazilian in my entire life.
Yeah.
It was terrifying to me.
That's so funny.
And it was so funny because I saw my brothers and my father after we went tanning, because she did it darker because we were going to be in the salt water the whole time. And I've never been tanned in my life. And they looked at me and they're like, oh no. And I'm like, you guys all have to stop. Yeah. I am so
The sun just looks at you and says, nah, I'm good.
I know. Edgar's like, oh, my marshmallow's back. I'm like, you need to stop it. I was like, you're gonna have a white bride. Like, I can't do anything about this at this point. But anyway, Hawaii was great. I didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
But here I am now, back on land.
Yep.
Drying out.
Landlocked.
Landlocked again. Had to be dragged back here, but speaking of landlocked and being dragged back, should we talk about?
That's it. I don't know, that works.
Oh, should we talk about the artist work?
Oh yeah. I mean, we've talked about it for like the last 3 episodes, but the art market that we've been talking about for a while finally happened. And it went very well, I think. This was the first time I'd ever done an art market, so like...
It went so well,
yeah.
Where I tricked Ryan into thinking that every artist market runs that smoothly and successfully, and that he's like, wow, this was great. And I'm such a good event planner. He was like, if you ever want to do one again, y'all just let me know. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I have tricked you. With my good planning. So.
Yeah, all of the vendors there were talking about how great it went, how smooth it was. Everyone who stopped by seemed to have a great time.
Oh yeah.
We did a live show, which should be posted by the time this comes out. That was a Hear Me Out cake, which was hilarious.
Hear Me Out cake, Ryan's birthday cake.
Yeah, and birthday cake. There were some confessions made. It was a great time.
It was great. Mountain West Cider, they were amazing. Oh. They want us back. I
drank so much cider.
I drank so much. I know. It's hard because I want to do another event with them this year. I don't know if I can, just because we're doing the wedding stuff. Yeah. We're redoing our whole backyard. I'm so
and I feel like out. the window in Salt Lake for outdoor markets is pretty pretty narrow.
but I think I'm going to message them and just like pre-plan like 4 of them for next year and be like, let's just plan this for next year.
Yep.
And lock it in. We'll go from there because they were amazing. And it was just so much fun. They were great to work with.
And there was a lot of people. Like the second it opened, people showed up, which was awesome.
I love the amount of people that had cryptid merch.
Yeah, man. I was asked so many times my favorite cryptid, and I just panicked, and I just said a different answer every time. I was like, wait, what's on your shirt? Yeah, that's my favorite.
That's what. I'm here to please.
I can only explain to so many people why Loveland Frogman's my favorite cryptid before it gets weird.
Yeah, there's a point where you gotta not talk about his ass to people.
Yeah, I'm like, because everyone's like, oh yeah, I love the Mothman. He's like, messenger of like bad time. I'm like, I like the Frogman because he's got cakes. And they're like, oh, you guys are hosting?
Yeah. You're like, yeah.
I'm a different kind of cryptologist.
That's probably the moments you would look at me from across, like, Kimberly.
Yeah, please help me.
Please help me.
Yeah.
You did great. I was
Thank you.
he's gonna sink or swim, and we'll find out, baby. No, it was.
Kimmy ran away with all of our prices and all of our money, and I panicked. I was like, everything's free. I don't know.
I kept running around with the money bag, and Ryan was like, wait, come back. I need it for change. I'm so used to doing that for other markets, so it was very funny. And he's like, how much does this cost? I'm like, how much do you feel like it should cost?
whatever. So some people probably got some hefty discounts. I'm not really sure. And if you did, just wait till you see me running the booth, and that's the secret.
Wait till Ryan's up there. If you guys want a good deal, that's the trick.
I'm like, I don't know, just take it.
You're like, is she looking? No, just grab it.
Yeah. You want 20 stickers? I don't know, 50 cents.
10? Do you have $5 and a dollar?
$5, take the whole table.
Wow, we did great. You're like, $5.
Yeah, we sold everything.
You can't. Well, win's a win, and
Yeah.
All right. I don't have a transition from the market.
No, I mean, you already did a good one, so I think we can just get into the episode.
Yeah, let's go back to Dragon in the Forest. Let's
Yeah.
cue those campfire sounds. It always just sounds so nice, you know? It feels so cozy. It's also weird doing the podcast in the morning.
Yeah.
I think of Community. I go in my head. It's like Aloreing in the morning, and every time.
Kimmy and Ryan in the morning. That's why I close all my windows so that it looks like it's nighttime.
I'm.
Got to get
The
some
next step
blackout
is
curtains.
to get blackout curtains.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys would like to join Patreon, watch bonus episodes, and help donate so I can get blackout curtains, that would be great.
Famously a very expensive item.
Yeah. Anyway, I have beef with blackout curtains. They should not be that damn much. I know how much fabric is. Anyway. So, when exploring the Ukrainian forest, it will feel like one is wandering through an old, forgotten land, full of lost magic and hidden realms. The towering oak trees hang like tall, silent guardians as the sun shimmers between their ancient branches, and they watch over every animal, plant, and creature who resides within the woodlands. Now, what if I told you there's an ancient type of forest spirit that lives there? These childlike spirits can be found dancing under the moonlight, swinging on the branches, and playing with the mermaids. Though they sound harmless, be warned, because these playful spirits full of life can lead to a laughable death, specifically if you are a man. I got a good old man eater, and I love it.
Nice.
So, for all of our lovely audio listeners, if you want to check out this week's illustration that I have drawn, some people didn't know I was drawing the illustrations. By the way,
Really?
I had someone comment. They're like, you should really start giving credit to the artist, and I was like,
That's me. What do you mean?
You mean moi?
That's funny.
Anyway, and they're like, you don't have time to do it, and I'm like, no, I don't.
Yeah, but we do it anyway.
But I do it anyway. God damn it. So the illustrations I draw, thank you very much. God damn it. No, AI don't got anything on this bitch. You can check it out by going to our. It really got me heated. It was just not a good day, and then I read that, and I was like,
Is that on
and then
YouTube?
they deleted it, and I was like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. I just feel it in my soul. It's okay. Just a lot of anger. It's great. You can go to our website, aloreing.com, head to our blog, you can head to our Instagram, or you can hang out with us on YouTube, and you can check it out. It will make sense. Ryan said he liked it because it's the first time an illustration doesn't look like me, so
It's true.
progress is progress. But I do use my face for all these references, so
Fair enough.
that's where I'm at with my art life. Listen, I time myself. I only give myself like an hour, max 2, to draw all of these. So.
Wow.
Yeah, these are cranked out.
Yeah, that's honestly impressive.
These are my speed doodles. So
Yeah.
Anyway, this week we will be talking about the ancient Mavka. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. It was one I couldn't find the correct pronunciation, so we're just going to say Mavka.
Sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah. So these forest nymphs have been a part of Slavic mythology from before the 12th century. It wouldn't be until the 19th century that these spirits would start to dance their way into the hearts of many and become a main source of inspiration in Ukraine during the Romantic period, which, as we all know, is one of my favorites. So, what are the origins of the Mavka? Well, it is a type of forest spirit or nymph with a strong connection to nature that has been part of ancient Slavic mythology for centuries, so it's hard to pinpoint an exact date or even a rough timeline. What we do know is that the word Mavka is used to describe the soul of a young girl with a tall female figure, a sweet round face, long hair, dressed in a white gown, who died an unnatural death. In these ancient oral legends, these forest nymphs weren't actually labeled as Mavka, And it wouldn't be until centuries later that we would hear this term used for the first time. So, before I get like more into this, I want to preface that this is one of the folklore legends I got into that made me want to do the podcast.
Oh,
Like
wow.
this is connected to Rusalka, and we'll talk about it.
Okay.
And these are like the kinds of stuff I really love. And so this episode has like kind of everything I kind of want in a folklore legend, and we'll see why as we go. So this is a lot of me gushing today. is what's going to happen. So brace yourself.
It only took a couple hundred episodes for us to do it, you know?
It's awful because, like, instead of being one of those people, I'm like, I'm going to do my favorite thing first because I love it. I'm like, I'm going to wait for it. Which means sometimes I don't get to it. But I've got
wait till the show's not an absolute mess before we...
I was like, I have to do it right or not at all.
Yeah,
it's exhausting. So as we go through the history and the origins of these forest nymphs, we'll be focusing on its detailed description. And that's how we'll get to the name of it. So first, starting in Kiana Rus. So in the 12th century, an anonymous epic poem book titled The Tales of Igor's Campaign, written in Old East... Igor's. Wow.
Yeah, I know this
I did not say that correctly. The Tales of Igor's Campaign. That's not as romantic. That's why I didn't say it that way. That's why. Is written in Old East Slavic language, gives a broad description of this deadly forest nymph. The poem warns men how the beautiful women near the water and forest spirits are there and can lure you in and drown you, so be cautious. So, as a side note, it's important to know that some folklore experts argue this could also be an interpretation of a Rusalka, and that's because both Mavka and Rusalka are pretty much the same type of creatures at the time, and it isn't until centuries later that their roles would become more defined in folklore. So they're very much described as the same entity for a very long time, and then there's a point in history where they get more personality traits, each of them, and that's where they get their separating names, if that makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
So, though this interpretation was very vague and could easily be argued to be a different type of Slavic forest spirit like we just discussed, it's honestly all we have for a written reference at the time. From the 12th century all the way to the 17th century, there was a collection of stories about forest spirits and water nymphs that resembled Mavka, but they were often generalized and never specified by name. But as the 17th century rolled in, so did Christianity. And with it, they began to blend their belief system with paganism, mostly as a way to convert members, as we all know.
Naturally.
As a result, a lot of oral legends from these forest spirits and traditions started to be documented. So, during the 17th century, when parts of Slavic culture was transitioning from paganism to Christianity, many of them started documenting their traditions and beliefs. And with it came the legend of the Mavka. The term Mavka, or Niavaka, is how I think you say it, likely derives from the common Slavic nab, which means death or dead body. So this is when we see these types of forest nymphs officially be described as Mavka. Okay. So now that these oral stories were started to be documented, details of what they were becoming a bit more clear. So any confusion between the difference of a mermaid, Rusalka, and this spirit became squashed, and they were now their own creatures of the woodlands. So we went from them all being the same thing to now all having their own different paths.
Mm-hmm.
From the 17th century to the late 18th century, everyone continued to add a little bit of personality, a little bit to their appearance, and even how dangerous they were. All this would lead to them being a big inspiration during the 19th century. And now, on to one of my favorite topics, is romanticism in art. And in the 19th century, during the rise of romanticism in Ukraine, this is when we start to see the first written reference of Mavka in the media. So this looks like our friend that helps us with our soundboard stuff. And would it be mean if we said this to him?
No, I don't think so. I think he'd
I think he
appreciate
would
it.
kind of love it.
Yeah.
He would be like, "Who's that dashing young man?" Tag your friends in this photo.
Yeah. The mustache goes crazy.
Wild, right?
Yeah.
He looks like he knows exactly what he's doing with it. He like twirls his mustache at the end of his fingertip.
That's a 19th century mustache right there.
This dude has no hair. The dude we're going to talk about, no hair at the top. He has the little goatee beard and the twirly handlebar mustache. It's majestic. So the first official use of the term Mavka was noted in the Ukrainian author, I'm not going to say this right, Mikhail Kotsibunskyi manuscript. The story.
Mikhail's good.
Thanks, Ryan. You're not going to give me any credit for
No,
trying.
those like Slavic names, I not even gonna try.
I'm even gonna try. Just
Two not enough vowels.
author Mike Cott is that what we can go with for it? Just the first three letters of each.
Mikhail K.
Mikhail K. There we go. Ukraine author Mikhail K. Yeah. Let's white it up in here. Let's extra white it up. Let's Americanize it right now. So, the story Vasile Klim. I can't say the rest of it. It's like Povest Balisa Klim from the 19th century. So this story is a tragic narrative that explores the life of a poor Ukraine peasant by the name of Las Klim, diving into his struggles with society and nature. Mavka represents the emotional turmoil and spiritual conflict that the main character faces throughout the story. So, man versus society versus nature, which is, I can't remember. What's that called in media? It's like man versus self, man versus society.
I don't remember what it's called, but yeah.
Someone that's taking film or art.
Yeah, someone who graduated
classes.
film school more recently.
It's not relevant to us anymore. Yeah. And then the next one, which is the most iconic, is from 1912. So Lisa Ukrainica wrote the play The Forest Song, which ended up immortalizing Mavka and becoming one of the most memorable pieces of media centered around the Slavic forest spirit to this day. The play tells of a forest spirit, Mavka, who falls in love with a human woodcutter known as Lukash. It dives into her struggles of her connection with nature versus her desires to be with him as a woman. And fun fact, the writer is a Pisces, so it's going to be a good tragic love story. And I'm here for it. Anyway, again, that's my little gush thing. I was like, ooh, a sad love story about a woman and a man? But that's romantic? Oh, it's got to be a water sign that wrote that bitch. And sadly, all good things must come to an end. So, after the Romantic period in Ukraine, it seemed that the legend and pop culture influence of Mavka retreated back into the forest and became nothing but a legend told in passing. Today, it seems that these forest spirits dance and play throughout the European forest, enjoying the peaceful life that nature has to offer. Of course, we don't see much of these forest spirits in today's media, but I think this legend serves as a lovely reminder to reflect on the joys of nature and what the earth provides to us. So, again, I know that was a huge dump of, information, because I didn't want to get, crazy into it, but it's... this is one of my favorite kinds of folklore creatures. And they're just really fascinating to me, and the retelling we're going to get into. So I'm going to hand it off to Ryan, and he's going to do a retelling of the play. I went ahead and I've gone and rewritten the play.
Condensed, yeah.
Because
we don't got 2.5 hours to
We don't. And
Yeah.
and I love it, and it's sad, and it's beautiful, and it's everything you feel. And
This is more of a synopsis.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I wrote it's in a way where it should feel like I'm doing better this season. Instead of after that whole time with like the Dracula episode where that took
Like,
forever. I'm like, I'm gonna be better from this point. So I hope you guys like it this way. If you guys don't, let me know. But if you don't say anything, I'll just assume and I'll just keep going this way.
If you want to hear my voice for 3 hours, let us know.
And we'll do the Dracula thing again.
Yeah. All right.
We'll keep doing this.
So this is a retelling of the Forest Song by Lesia Ukrainka. All right. Act 1. Once upon a time, in the heart of an ancient forest lived a mysterious spirit named Mavka, a maiden of the woods with hair like golden vines and eyes as green as the leaves above. She danced beneath the trees and whispered to the wind, for she was the spirit of the forest itself. One warm, bright day, a young woodcutter named Luca tired from his long journey, found his way into the enchanted woods. He was weary, yet drawn by the strange beauty of the forest, and there, amidst the trees, he met Mavka. The two spoke, and Luca was captivated by Mavka's otherworldly charm. Mavka, too, felt an unfamiliar longing stir within her as the two of them spoke. Luca was no ordinary man. He was a human, full of life and desire, something so different from her eternal existence. Though Mavka was bound to the forest, she began to yearn for him, especially because Luca was already promised to another, Lesia. Ah, classic.
Sorry, that's like the only thing I don't like about this play.
Well, back then, promise to someone else doesn't mean you love them. That just means, there may have been a trade.
I know.
Dad needed a new goat, so he's like, "Well, I got a son you can marry."
you want some sausage for that?
Yeah, sausage for some sausage. Yeah. So Lesia, a humble maiden from a nearby village. Though Luca's heart was torn between his love for Mavka and his duty to Lesia, he could not forget the enchanting forest maiden.
Just bold and underlying duty.
Act 2, Love's Conflict. As days passed, Luca could not resist returning to the forest again and again. And though it was wrong, Mavka too awaited his visits, her heart growing ever fonder of the handsome woodcutter. The two continued to meet day after day, thinking no one knew of their love. But someone is always watching, and deep within the depths of the forest there was an ancient witch who became greatly concerned of their relationship. The witch warned Mavka of the danger that love for a human could bring. She reminded Mavka that the forest was her home, and the human was one of fleeting passion and sorrow, and could bring nothing but pain. But Mavka could not turn away from Luca's love, and she chose to follow her heart. Luca's feelings also continued to grow for Mavka, but his conscience began to weigh heavy. He could not bear to break the bond he held with Lesia, whom he also loved and had promised to marry. His heart was split. Part of him yearned for the eternal beauty of Mavka, and yet another part remained bound to his human life.
Sorry, I forgot I put that in the notes.
Can we put it in the notes? Boo. As Mavka...
Sorry, sometimes I put like notes for Ryan in these, and I just have a whole line that says boo. Sorry.
As Mavka's magic grew stronger, she began to dream of becoming human, of leaving the forest and living by Luca's side. But the forest, full of ancient power, whispered to her that such a wish could not come true without great cost. Look, not everyone wants to be around forever, She wants to become a human, live with her mans.
I also want to say, like, from this point in the story, no man is worth it. I'm gonna be real.
You haven't met Luca. You don't know that.
That must be some good.
You don't know that
woodcutter.
For sure.
He must be a good woodcutter.
Look, we all followed that one woodcutting guy on TikTok. I know. I've seen your For You page.
I hate that. I hate. No. Instagram, fucking Instagram. I have beef with you. I have beef with you right now.
Threw it out there.
I'm so mad because Instagram does this thing now where it shows your likes to your friends. Because the amount of times Ryan will screenshot something I've liked and send it to me and be like,
I've learned a lot about my friends on Instagram going through Instagram. I'll set my For You page to just be videos my friends have liked just to see what's going on. And, you know, so I know who you're following. And you'd probably give up Forest Spirit for a woodcutter. I'm just saying. Now,
not a woodcutter that's betrothed. I have standards.
Well, he's not betrothed yet. He's promised. It's different.
Gross.
It's different. He's promised. Act 3, the bitter price of love. Now, one faithful day, it all became too much, and Luca came to Mavka and confessed that he could not live without her. But his love was not enough to break the chains that held him to this world. So dramatic. The time had come for him to marry Lesia, the woman of his promise. Heartbroken and betrayed, Mavka watched as Luca walked away from the forest, her love for him still burning bright but unattainable. The forest seemed to mourn with her as her heart began to break. The trees, once vibrant and full of life, now hung low in sorrow. And the winds cried and hallowed like a mournful song, begging for her woodcutter to come back. As days passed, Mavka's spirit withered. The forest grew cold and dark without her heart. The woods began to lose all their magic. The once green trees and flowers began to wither away, and the creature of the forest disappeared, leaving only footprints behind. Mavka, in her despair, grew weaker and weaker, torn between her love for Luca and the very soul of the forest that had given her life. She had chosen to love over the forest, and was now paying the price which the witch had warned her about. Act 4. In her deepest grief, Mavka faced a terrible decision. She could either remain in the forest and reclaim her strength, forsaking Luca forever, or she could leave the woods and join him in the human world, even if it meant abandoning her immortal essence. The ancient witch appeared before the heartbroken Mavka one last time, warning her that love for a human was a poison that would drain her, leaving her as nothing more than a shadow of what she once was.
The witch fucking gets it. Sorry.
Base.
Team wins, man. She gets it. Sorry.
With a heavy heart, Mavka chose to return to the forest. She realized that the forest, with all its beauty and power, was where she truly belonged. The trees whispered her name, and the forest grew lush and green once again, as Mavka embraced her true nature and found peace within the forest. But for the rest of time, Mavka never forgot about Luca, and her love for him lingered in the air like a faint, wistful melody, forever lost, forever distant, and only a mere memory. Wow. What a beautiful, tragic love story.
Oh, it breaks my heart.
Yeah.
It breaks my heart. It's so good.
She needs a nice little immortal woodcutter spirit for her.
I know, man. It's
Hook her up with a leshy, maybe. Like,
she needs a little leshy, man. He would treat. Listen, a leshy's a short king, and he would treat her so good.
So good, yeah.
So good. He would rock her world. This is. I absolutely love this. I think I was able to find a link to the playwriting, so I'll post that. If I'm able to find a video, I'll post it too. This is one of my favorites. It has everything. I actually like that she goes back to the forest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because
she's an immortal spirit, you know? Yeah, all he did was show up and be hot, I guess.
Yeah. He didn't even ride up on his motorcycle.
I'm sure in the full play, there's probably a little more to it, but
no. The full play, there's more of like a push and pull with the three of them, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like the other girl, like is more like he's more emotionally torn between choosing between the two women.
Gotcha.
Which is absolutely exhausting because I was like, you don't deserve either of them.
Yeah.
I was like, honestly, the two girls should get together and leave you, in my opinion, but it's fine. So,
my humble opinion.
in my humble opinion, drop him and go run off and be happy forest lesbian lovers together. But you know what? That's just me. So I didn't write the play. Different times, different rhymes, you know. Anyway, I absolutely love it. I still wouldn't change anything about it because it is one of my favorites. And
yeah, it was a fun little story.
It makes my heart so happy, and it's a good reminder that, listen, a human man's not worth it.
Don't give up your immortal forest spirit hood for it.
Yeah, man, don't do it. Oh man, okay. I'm gonna go do a lap now as I rage about mortality for like 5 minutes. Let's do a commercial break. Do you want to pick a sound effect for that?
Kimmy, you already know.
Oh, well, okay. Do you want to do the fairy harp leaving or coming back?
Oh,
Oh,
that's a new one. I haven't heard that one.
Okay, let's do a leaving.
Okay.
We'll moan our way back in.
Yeah, moan our way back in. Oh, one more time. All right. All right, and we're... Ooh, yeah, dude, that wolf is seeing something, and he likes it.
Yeah, that's Mavka
that wolf
finding
just
herself
mm-hmm.
An internal woodcutter.
Nah, that wolf's at Star Wars burlesque right now.
that was Chewbacca in the Star Wars burlesque.
That was me at Star Wars burlesque.
They're like, who is that wolf howling?
Yeah. Is he okay?
Oh man. Well, we have to go to a burlesque show. That sounds like so much fucking fun. Anyway, welcome back, campers. We hope you enjoyed that little break and your battle with mortality. We hope you didn't make any deals for just a mere mortal man, because it's not worth it if you've learned anything. And we are now going to talk about mystical characteristics and some interesting tidbits associated with this forest nymph. Appearance-wise, before I get into it, for all of our YouTube listeners, gagged at this illustration.
Yeah, that's
gasped.
crazy.
So, quick tangent is that this spirit is a child spirit. So this is like it drawn as an adult kind of thing, which I feel is more associated with the play and the romanticism versions of it. But gorgeous. I want this in my house, in my bathroom, with all my other mermaid paintings. So bad, because I love everything about it. She's beautiful. The artist is Alice Blake Art. I'm having a hard time reading that. It's
Alice Blake Art. Gorgeous.
Link, please go check them out. I love this piece so much. Just everything about it. It's chef's kiss. I'm trying to do a little bit more artist stuff this season too, because I just find so much beautiful artist work that the world is so inspiring, and there's so much gunk out there that I feel just overshadows it, if that makes sense. So I'm like, even if we only have like a few people that listen, if I can show them something I think is magical, I hope that does something. But anyway, for our few listeners, bless your soul for just listening to me gush for the next hour about all of this stuff. Anyway, appearance-wise, the Mavka appears as a young, beautiful girl with a sweet round face, pale skin, and a more tall, slender-like appearance. They have long flowing hair in shades of green or blonde, and they're sometimes wearing some type of flower crown on their head. They can be seen wearing a type of white gown or long flowing white tunic and walking around the forest barefoot. Now, after a Mavka snares their victim, which is croaking or murdering them.
We didn't have any of that in my story.
What?
We didn't have any murder in my story.
We're
taking a turn.
I picked the most romantic version of the story.
You just casually dropped murder. There's been none of that prior to this.
No, we're going 180 right now. This is why this lore has everything. We've got it
completely different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we're going. We just experienced the romantic history and the love and the beauty and the tragedy, and now we're getting into why people were so cautious of these spirits,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Okay, so when they snare their victims, they will take on a more grotesque form. This version of a Mavka, typically referred to as a Navakas, and I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Again,
Mavkas.
Slavic, has no back.
Oh.
So it means they look the same from the front. The girl turns around, and you can see their spine and their organs as clear as day because their skin is translucent on the back.
Oh.
So like that's why in this painting, like you kind of see like some
Yeah.
like kind of gore. It's
Mm-hmm.
like romantically hidden. Like I really
Yeah.
like how they did it.
It's behind the hair.
Yeah. Um so you see all of that. That's like why in the illustration I drew like her spine kind of thing too.
Yeah.
So it looks completely innocent from the front, but the back you see the actual creature. And that's only if they make you their victim too. Now I do want to note I did see like very few instances where they talked about a Mavka being a boy with like a short red hair, but that was only one time. I don't think that's a thing, and I don't think that's credible. I'm going to say it because I'm very thorough with my research. I
Yeah.
I very much doubt it. So that's my opinion
Yeah,
on
that
that.
doesn't seem to fit anything.
Right. It doesn't make sense with anything else. I know if I don't say it, someone is going to talk shit, and
Yeah.
I'm going to hit them. So
They hit.
now I can just hit them. So that's how we.
Yep.
we can
Them's the
simplify.
rules.
Yeah, that's the rules. Talk shit, get hit. Snitches get stitches. All that fun jazz. So, so if you're trying to spot one of these forest nymphs in the wild and aren't sure if someone is one or not, just look down. That's because they don't cast shadows or have reflections in the water.
Interesting.
So, because you won't know, you won't be able to see the back unless they attack you. So if you're not sure,
Yeah.
just try to see if you find a shadow. Now, personality-wise, they are both a combination of peace and untamed wilderness. So the peaceful aspect of them is because of their desire to nurture and protect the forest. They wish to cause no harm to the earth and only choose to play amongst the field and help the flowers bloom as they dance through the meadows in the spring and retreat to the caves to rest during the cold winter months. Now, on the flip side, the untamed aspect relates to their early death and their desire for revenge. Mavkas will lure perverted or chaotic young men into the woods to either drown them in the swamps, rivers, or tickle them to death to avenge their short lives.
I'd like to go back there a second. Tickled them to death?
Yeah, tickle them to death. Because they're children. These are children's spirits, you know?
How does one die from that, though? I guess they drown you while they tickle you is what. Yeah.
It's a 2-for-1.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't the first time we've heard of tickling someone to death.
Yeah.
Folklore.
I can't remember who the other ones were, though.
Man, I want to say it was Gilly Doo. That was so long ago. I feel like that's right. Gilly Doo. Little the Peter Pan spirit.
Yeah.
So some say the reason they do this is to prevent men from causing immoral acts to women who aren't their wives or lovers.
Mm-hmm.
But
not in the case of my story.
Not in the case of your story.
At all.
Oh, God. It's fine. That's where my rage is at. But again, you need to remember, that's like the 19th century. That's like centuries later romanticized version, right?
Yeah.
But to me, it seems that they're just trying to keep the forest in harmony and taking care of creeps. I did read that sometimes a Mavka will ask a traveler to give them a comb, and if one does, they will take it, comb their hair, and leave the traveler unharmed. So I guess if you're worried about running into one, carry a comb on you. And
that's good to know.
Just like a good safety thing, I guess.
Yeah.
It gives kind of Little Mermaid vibes, which I think is cute.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm here for a girl that's going to kill a creep. So I see no wrong in this. be absolutely no wrong. And speaking of Mavka's early death, I want to talk more about the death and life of these forest spirits. So first, Mavka goes by a collection of names, as we've discussed, and all of these derived from Nav, who is the god of death in Slavic mythology. And well, that's because to become a Mavka, a once human girl who prematurely kicked the bucket or perished under unusual circumstances becomes one. I wrote that sentence weird. So, when a young girl or young woman meets her untimely demise in the forest by tragically dying, being murdered, committing suicide, or perishing from an unrequited love, their spirit becomes sad and vengeful and is unable to cross over from this realm to the next. It then gets stuck in the forest, or purgatory for a Western audience to have like a better grasp of what's kind of going on. The spirit will then spend its whole life trying to fulfill their longing for love, so they will seduce men and kill them. Good for them. After death, a Mavka cannot remember her living self or those who wronged her, but she carries a deep sorrow for lost love. The term Mavka likely derives from the common Slavic nav, meaning death or dead body. So overall, very tragic way these free spirits come to be. So it's really interesting how they seem so innocent and pure, but it's such a sad way that they've come to be. And I just think this is all very poetic, tragically, beautifully poetic, and I quite enjoy it. I love the duality of it. So now there is one way to become a Mavka that isn't as gruesome as the ones above. Some young women will actually venture deep into the forest and purposely get lost trying to seek out this forest spirit, and then ask them to transform into a Mavka as well. Now, why would someone want to become this forest spirit? Well, if thy village be full of knives, who think they be fine, yet cannot garner no affection from them, one may seek life alone in the forest.
Beautiful.
Did you get what I did there? I took the lyrics of a Scrub song and I made it old-timey. See? You
sure did.
You want to go at it? I
no,
feel like
that's all you.
Well, I feel. Listen, you got this. Come on.
I don't know the melody.
I don't know the melody either. That's why I was trying.
If thy village be full of knaves who think they be fine, yet can't garner no affection from them, what makes you? It's this girl, can't get no love from me. Can't garner, yet can't garner no affection from them.
10 out of 10.
If thy village be full of knaves who think they be fine, yet can't garner no affection from them.
I had a great day writing these notes.
Beautiful.
I was like, why did I italicize this? I wrote these about 3 months ago, you guys. I'm going on this journey with everyone right now. So, plus being a Mavka means one's granted immeasurable beauty and eternal youth. And not paying taxes to a king, not dealing with men.
Based.
It just sounds like
the move.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, as an added bonus, these forest spirits are believed to not be as mournful. So they'll still seduce and kill men.
Yeah.
Who enter
It's
the
just
forest.
for the love of the game, though. It's not for. Yeah. No specific reason, just the love of the game.
Yeah, well, they're still creepy men. So
when you find a job you love, you never work a day in your life, you know.
that's the true essence of a good Mavka. That's how you accomplish it. The girls are just living the dream. Is just really what it is. Speaking of seducing men, I do want to circle back to something I brought up briefly during Origins, and that is merfolk. So, for centuries, Mavka, mermaids, merfolk, rusalka, have all been connected, and that's because early writings of these forest spirits focused heavily on them seducing men and drowning them. But why would this be such a big focus in the legend of the forest spirits living their best lives? Well, that's because of Mermaid Week. Ah, Mermaid Week. Also, kind of like Rusalki Week, known as the week after Trinity in Slavic mythology, when mermaids would walk the earth. It was dangerous for humans to roam near the waters, and it was known that these mystical spirits could use their beauty, charm, and laminates to drown anyone who came too close. People would avoid swimming in lakes, rivers, or even collecting water at this time. So, out of respect or mostly fear, people were cautioned to stay away from all bodies of water or any type of beautiful woman or young woman that may be on land. And since Mavka would appear just like the Rusalka on land and drown men in the rivers just as easily, people easily misidentified them as water spirits. So, but to me, that just sounds like they're solving problems, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's only 1 week, you know? Like, just be cool for 1 week.
Be cool. Just be a cool person for 1 week.
For 1 week, yeah.
The bar is so low, Ryan.
Yeah.
It's so low. It should not be this low. And on the topic of festivals, I have one more for you. So, as winter retreats and it leaves behind a landscape full of lush green land and blooming flowers, it's believed to be when the Mavkas make their springtime appearance. So, these spirits are known to find their homes in caves, trees, streams, and lakes of the forest. They spend their days planting flowers by mountain caves, swaying on branches, and dancing through the woodlands and playing with the Rusalka by the water, having everything they touch bloom bright and more vibrant and more full of life. They take great care of the forest, and in return, the forest treats them like a mother does a child they adore. Because of these spirits' strong connection to the forest, locals knew that the Mavkas were very knowledgeable and were well endowed with magical abilities, so much so people treated them respectfully during Pentecost. So, is that how you say it? Pentecost?
Pentecost, yeah.
Yeah. So, Pentecost, commonly known as Mavka Easter or Holy Thursday, is a more local folklorist tradition that combines both pagan and Christian elements of Ukrainian culture. During the festival, it's believed that the Mavkas and Rusalkas wander through the fields and forest as a demon accompanies them, playing a flute or pipe.
Oh.
Both of these spirits transformed into humans and partake in the festival of everyone. They enjoy human food, play local games, dance, and even have a good old orgy. Local villagers would bring sacrificial bread and place it in the field, hoping the Mavkas could help contribute to the crops and scare away any evil spirits. In some accounts, they were also said to help farmers by looking after cattle, driving out wild animals. They knew that having them was a blessing and resulted in good fortune and high fertility. So, it was just a great time. Plus, it's a fun festival. So, like, who doesn't love all those stuff? You know? It's just
sounds fun.
Listen, that sounds like a great time. I want to be part of that. And then, now that I've info dumped and talked at you for an hour, because it's been that type of episode of just me being super excited, it is time for our favorite segment. It is time for, is it science or is it the church?
You already gave away your hand. You talked about Christianity like 5 times this episode. So I'm locking in church.
You're locking in church?
I don't think you're gonna do a flip flop on me. Yeah.
Are you sure?
I feel very good about it.
Well, let's see what I did because I forgot. So, oh, Ryan.
Easy.
Ryan.
I'm too smart.
Right. Where's the sound? Oh, I may not. Oh,
What? This is the second time I got it right. You said I'll have it next time. I feel lied to. I'll take a moaning wolf.
I could do the wolf of the harp sound.
Yeah. That. Beautiful. And the harp. Oh, the harp really ties it together.
I don't know when I'll
do
get
the
that.
harp leading into the wolf, and then coming out with the harp. Yeah.
And then
Now we're cooking, and then a little more harp. Beautiful.
there you go.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'll take it. I'll take
You'll
it.
take it
For
okay.
now.
I really need to put that on a sticky note on my middle of my computer because I will get to it eventually. It may take 12 episodes, but we're tied now. So here we are.
Oh yeah, we are.
Tied.
Easy clap.
You're caught up finally.
Yep.
Took you a minute.
Never getting one wrong ever again.
You just had to turn 30. Is what had to happen.
That's
it's okay.
it. My brain finally fully developed.
The frontal lobe's finally there.
I felt it click into place.
You're like, you saw
oh
every instance of the science and church align.
Yep.
All
I see the line.
God damn it. So,
I am Lisa Al-Gaib.
your alluring eye opened. It's not even the third eye anymore.
Yeah. It's somewhere else.
It makes a campfire noise as it clicks open. So, around the late 17th century, as Christianity led the local Ukrainian folklore and attempted to blend paganism beliefs to increase their members, they thought, why not include a little bit of fear?
Naturally.
So they told local villagers that if an unbaptized child dies, girl or boy, great start, right?
That's where the little redhead boys came from, probably, was Christianity.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
This is one of the other ways they could become an evil Mavka. So, of course, this was a great fear tactic to help increase those baptism numbers.
Naturally.
More villagers started baptizing just in case to protect their children's soul. But what about the ones that sadly met an untimely demise? Well, the church had an answer for that, too. To save an unchristian baby's soul, so, if you couldn't baptize your child in time, right? One must throw up a handkerchief during Pentecost holiday, which I don't know if they throw it up into the water or into an open field.
In general, just throw
to God,
a handkerchief. Yeah,
is the symbolism, I guess. You throw it up, you say the child's name, and add, I baptize you. It's just that easy, folks. And the rescued soul would be free of limbo and then rise to the heavens as an angel.
Oh.
But be warned, if one waited too long, the soul lived up to 7 years without the body and did not go to heaven, the baby would turn into a malicious demonic Mavka and haunt the earth forever.
Terrible.
So
this is wild. The stuff that like we gotta figure out how to get these pagans to be Christian. Like,
they're like, why don't we, hear me out, attack the grieving mothers? What? No, just listen to me.
Yeah, just listen. Hear me out. Yeah, and it works.
I know we don't understand anything about postpartum or postpartum depression or psychosis or anything. But what if we told them their baby could become a demon?
It's true.
Because of their
works
fault.
Every time, and everyone claps.
Oh man, sometimes it's hard being a Catholic in these streets. It's like I'm fine being a wicked Catholic.
Are we the baddies?
Yeah. I'm like, no. I see stuff like that. I'm like, I don't associate. Like, they're like, are you part of it? I'm like, nope. No. Anyway, I thought that was fucking wild.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I could not believe having that conversation. And it like connects to Mermaid Week. Like everything is just like all so interwoven together. So it was kind of hard to break up everything into like its little separate sections. But anyway, this is the Mavka. love this legend, love these creatures, everything about it.
Yeah, that's a
10
good
out of
one.
10. I feel like this whole episode has just been me talking at Ryan, so thank you guys for just bearing in there. I've done this. Oh, I feel great. Today's a good day. Today's a great day. Aloreing alignment chart.
Yep.
That's what we do, right?
Oh,
Oh,
there it is.
oh, there it is. All right. Oh, look at the
Lawful good's crazy. I just did
Lawful
good
good's crazy.
because my story was very neutral. Like nothing. Like she wasn't really lawful or chaotic. She just was torn between human and not human. So I just went with good because she wasn't a bad person at all.
Yeah.
But
What
what about them's lawful, Kimmy? What you want to explain?
I did lawful because someone's got to take care of the creeps.
Okay.
And in my mind, they're the police system we deserve, you know?
Okay. Yeah. That's fair.
And so
I'm not gonna argue with that one.
That's why I did lawful good. It wasn't like a hot damn kind of creature this time. No, they're just doing, ironically, the way I'm going to say this, the Lord's work.
Yeah.
You know? And that's exactly the forest spirits work. You know?
Yeah.
That's what they were doing. And
That's fair enough. Forest
I'm
gotta
on
have
their
rules.
side. Yeah. If I was in a room with a Mavka and a dude and they just started drowning one, I'd be like, I didn't see shit.
Again, not my problem.
I'm actually blind in one eye.
Yeah.
Is
Both eyes, really.
Both eyes, really.
Yeah.
I can't see shit. So, they're just keeping everything perfectly balanced as it should be, you know? And I'm here for it.
That's
I
fair.
see nothing wrong. They have done no wrongs. None.
Fair enough.
None at all.
You got a takeaway?
Oh my God, we do takeaways?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Ooh, a takeaway. Never trust a woodcutter.
Yeah.
Unless
one.
he's on Instagram.
I'm gonna check your following real quick and see if you stand by that. Let's see if you practice what you preach.
You never trust a woodcutter. I didn't say don't follow one.
Gotcha. Just don't
Okay.
trust them. That makes
Just
sense.
don't trust a woodcutter. You can
Mine
follow
is
one. Just don't
you only
trust
got to be cool for like 1 week a year, and it's not a lot to ask.
You only got to be cool for 1 week.
1 week, yeah.
God, we're in hell. I hate it here. Oh man, is this the bad place?
Probably.
Probably. Oh man, no, this was good. Just a good, nice, lighthearted episode.
Yeah, nothing lighthearted. You know, just drowning some people in the river. Like very light, very
Typical
fun.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Girl, she's just girling. She's just
Yeah,
girling.
she's just being a girl.
She's just being a girl. Good for her. You know? Girling's just girling. All right, yeah. Everyone, thank you so much for listening. This has been Aloreing.
You have the most alluring day. Go drown your man in a lake, and we'll catch you in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye. And that is all for this episode of Aloreing. Thank you for taking a seat around the campfire and listening. If you want more Aloreing, go check out our website, aloreing.com. That's ALOREING.com. You can also find us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Discord. If you have any questions or stories you would like us to discuss, email us at aloreing@gmail.com. Please rate, review, and subscribe. It's the best way to support us. If you want special content not posted anywhere else, visit our Patreon at patreon.com/aloreing and help us keep the fire burning. A special thanks to Lane Hammonds for our music and Chase Gutierrez for our audio effects.